Hi friends, today we are going to talk about bats. Now I know some of you might be a little scared of bats, but don't worry, you have nothing to be afraid of because bats are actually very cool creatures. And today I'm going to talk about some fun facts about bats, okay? We're going to look at pictures together and we're going to learn some things we might have not known before. After we read that book, we are going to make a fun activity and we're going to draw a bat together. All right, but first we got to get our ears ready, click, click, and our eyes ready, zoom, zoom. Get ready to listen. All right, I sleep by day, I fly by night, I have no feathers to aid my flight. What am I? The answer is a bat. You're right. A bat is a mammal. Do you know what mammal is? Mammals are animals that nurse their young, they have hair, and are warm-blooded. Like humans, we're mammals, and dogs and whales, they're all mammals. But bats have a special ability. They can fly. There are about 1,200 types of bats in the world. That is a lot, right? Most of them, they eat insects. Insect-eating bats are usually small in size. There are more than 150 types of fruit bats. These bats are usually larger and search for sweet fruits and other plants. A few bats hunt for larger prey, such as frogs, birds, or mice. Some people think that all bats suck your blood, but this is not true. Only 3 kinds of bats drink blood. This group is known as vampire bats. They mostly feed on the blood of animals like cows and deer, though, not humans. So we're good. Did you know that while you're fast asleep, bats are busy filling their bellies? Bats are nocturnal. Do you know what that means? Can you say nocturnal with me? Nocturnal. That means that they're active at night. So they sleep by day and then they get up at night. This way of life has many advantages for a bat. Insect-eating bats often feast on bugs that come out after dark. Pollen and nectar-eating bats might feed on plants that only open at night. Nectar is a sweet liquid made by flowers. So we have some bats that like to eat insects, and we have other bats that like to eat on pollen and nectar. And can you look at this picture of a bat right here? Let's look at how he's made. He says he has sharp eyesight so he can see, and big ears. He's very sensitive to, he has a very sensitive nose, and he has wings. You see that? And what's cool is that his hand looks just like ours. It has 4 fingers and a thumb. Do you see that? Kind of looks like ours, right? But his fingers connect with a thin layer of skin. Makes it easier for when he's flying. In the pitch black night, bats can scoop up a tiny insect with ease. That means they have no trouble scooping up insects. No flashlight is required either. How do they do it? They make a sound that travels until it hits an object. Then it bounces off the object and travels back to the bat. From this echo, the bat can tell an object's size and how far away it is. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, look at these funny faces. Some bats have strange looking faces, special ears and noses and mouths that helps bats tune into and make sounds while they are using the echolocation. Their faces may look odd to us, but for bats, their features work perfectly. You see how silly this one looks? This one says it's a false vampire bat and an Amazonian bat. Look at the nose. Alright, look at all these bats over here hanging out. What are they up to? When bats are not hunting for food, they're usually hiding in a roost. Roosts can be caves, treetops, or attics. Have you ever seen bats flying? I've seen them in the park and sometimes they even come in my backyard. Bats pick places that are well hidden and protect them from bad weather. When most bats rest in the roost, they hang upside down. Yep. Have you ever hung upside down? Maybe in a park or in the gym? And you might start to feel dizzy, right? Bats have special veins to keep their blood flowing properly, so they never feel dizzy. So they're not like us, because we would feel dizzy if we hang upside down for a very long time. Bats can't take off from the ground like birds do. They have to fall into flight. So hanging upside down is the best way to make a quick getaway. So they don't fly like birds. So if a bat is on the ground, he can't take off and fly, which is why they like to hang, because it will be easier for them to take flight. Cool fact. Oh, now we're looking at baby bats. Baby bats are called pups. Completely depend on their mothers after they are born. They are blind, they don't have hair, and they can't fly. They cling to their mother's fur. The pups nurse their mother's milk and until their wings are strong enough to fly. You see the baby bat holding on to mama? Oh, this is called bat rescue. It's because during storms in an Australian rainforest, wind sometimes can knock baby bats to the forest floor. And remember, baby bats still can fly, so if they leave them there, they might die. So the babies usually don't survive unless wildlife workers come to the rescue. The lucky bats are taken to a bat hospital, and the babies are bundled in blankets and fed milk from a bottle. After a few months, they are strong enough to return to the wildlife. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this fun fact about bats. I sure did learn a lot about them, and I'm not as scared as I was before. All right, now we're going to get ready to do our activity. So get your paper ready and a marker or a crayon, whatever you like to draw it. All right? All right, friends, so first I'm going to show you how to draw a bat using uppercase letters and lowercase letters. And then I'm going to show you how to draw another one using shapes, okay? So you can choose whichever one you think you might want to try. You can try both if you want, and you can definitely get somebody else's help too. This is just for fun, okay? All right, so we're going to start with a blank paper. All right, so we're going to draw the letter B, uppercase B, in the middle of the page, okay? One straight line down, a curve, and a curve. Alright, so that is uppercase B. Then I want you to draw a lowercase o inside the B. One on top, one on the bottom. And look at you, you just spelled the word boo. B-O-O, boo. Alright, then we're going to do an uppercase letter D. We're going to use the same line for the uppercase letter D, and we're going to draw it so that the uppercase B will be inside the letter D. Just like that. Right? And then I want you to draw another lowercase o in the middle right there. Once you are done with this, I want you to flip the page around. Right, now we are going to use lowercase v, but I want you to draw them upside down, okay? One over here and one on this side. Lowercase v upside down, lowercase v upside down. Alright, then we're going to use lowercase l. We're going to have one line going this way, lowercase l. Lowercase l going this way. and one here, a little shorter, one on this side. Alright, for the last part, we are going to use uppercase W's, and we're going to have one on this side and one on this side. So uppercase W right here, and an uppercase W right here. Ta-da! And we have drawn our boo bat. Look at that. Right now, feel free to go ahead and color the eyes and use your crayons to color the inside of the bat. Now I'm going to show you how to draw the bat using shapes. Alright, now we're going to start with a circle on top. Circle on top. And an oval on the bottom for his body. Now I am using a marker because you can see it better on a video when I use a marker, but you guys can use a pencil first, and then if you are happy with your drawing, you can go over it with a marker, okay? Or you can use a crayon, that's fine too. Now for the ears, we are going to draw 2 triangles on top. 1 triangle and 2 tiny triangle. And then we are going to need 2 circles for the eyes inside the circle we already drew. 1, 2. And for the face, we are going to draw a smile. And then 2 tiny triangles for his teeth. Just like that. Alright, now we are ready to draw the wings. I'm going to need a straight line going this way. And another straight line going that way. Alright, now I'm going to draw some straight lines going down, alright? Kind of like the number 1. 1, another one here, and another one there. Alright, we're going to do the same thing on this side, okay? Down, 1 line, second line down, and the last one down. Alright, good job. Our last step is we're going to join the wings together, alright? And we're going to do like a curve right here, and we're going to do the same for each line, okay? Connect. Here we go, like an arch. Good job. And we have made another bat. Now you can go ahead and color it. See, for this one I used the color black and gray. And for the other alphabet boo bat, I used the color brown. Some red and some yellow for the eyes. Right, I hope you guys enjoy yourself. Remember, if you start getting frustrated, take a deep breath. It doesn't have to come looking exactly like the one I made, because we are all artists and artists are all different, okay? So it is fine if yours comes looking a little bit different than mine. I hope you can enjoy this activity with your friends or with your family, and I'll see you next time.